Making our plants healthy and free from pests can be a lot of work and can be costly. But did you know there's an easier and cost-effective way to help ensure our plants are healthier just by adding compost to the soil? By composting, we are reducing waste from landfill, enriching the soil so that plants are more productive, more resistant to pests and diseases, thus reducing the use of chemical fertilizers or pest control. I have been gardening for a few years now. Before, I would just grow my plants in normal garden soil, and I have noticed my plants were either stunted or susceptible to pests such as caterpillars, leaf miners, or something else. In one of the garden pest workshop I have attended many years ago, the instructor said, to have a healthier, lush, and more resistant to pests, he emphasized we need to enrich the soil for the plants to have the much needed food they can absorb. Also, adding compost enhances water retention in soil so that we don't need to water as often. So in this video, I will show you how to make a compost bin and how to compost our waste materials. So this is the plastic barrel that I've halved, and I was using it as a pot for my grapes before, but now I'm gonna use it as a compost bin. So what we're gonna do is we are going to take out the bottom part of that, and that will be the opening, and this will be dug into the soil. Let's make the hole. So these are the things that we need. We need the twigs will be for it will be placed at the very bottom, and it will add as a drainage for the compost. And we need carbon. Carbon comes in paper or dried leaves or anything dried. If you're gonna place paper, make sure it's not those glossy papers, just brown paper, or as long as it's not glossy, you can put that in. So this one here, I've just store it down into smaller pieces. The smaller size it is, the faster it will decompose. So this is egg tray, and as well as I have toilet paper roll, so you can put that in as well. And for our other for our carbon as well, we have dried leaves. There you go, and you can place that in. And for our nitrogen, I have different kinds of leaves here. These are just cuttings from my bush. We have comfrey here. This will speed up the process of decomposition for your compost. And we have kitchen waste here. So that's my kitchen waste. So what I do is vegetables, cuttings, peelings, that's where I put it in. Make sure you don't put dairy or meat in there, or else you will attract vermin. So this is our compost bin, which I've already placed and in the hole, and as you can see, it's quite deep. The reason for that is we don't want any, we need to make sure it's no vermin will come in. For the materials, the ratio is normally 2:1, where 2 are the browns and the 1 is the greens. Now we are ready to layer the ingredients. First, place a layer of branches or twigs at the bottom. This layer improves aeration at the bottom of the compost pile. Put down a layer of brown material, followed by green materials. Kitchen waste are also considered as green waste. Anything you can eat, grown in the field or garden, can be composted. To avoid attracting vermin or rats, do not add meat, poultry, fish, or dairy. Keep layering this until you finish with your materials. Water it just enough to keep it moist, not soaked, and cover it. You can keep adding until your bin is almost full. Every few weeks, give the pile a quick turn with a garden fork or compost turner to aerate the pile and to help decomposition work so much faster. It could take around 2 months or more for your compost to be fully ready for you to use if you turn it often. This is my first compost bin, which is quite full. It's helpful to have 2 bins, especially when you produce too much waste. With this, when you are waiting for the other bin to complete its process, you have the other or the second bin to put all of your scraps. You'll know when your compost is ready when you get this rich, dark, and crumbly soil with a hint of sweet smell. It might have chunks in it, but just sift this through and it's all ready for you to use. Bear in mind though that composted organic materials is a slow release, so you won't see the effect of your plants straight away. I hope you do try composting as it has so much advantages and as well as benefits. And if you are already composting, please let me know in the comment box on what difference you've seen to your plants. I'm keen to hear about it. If you like the video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And also, please don't forget to select all for the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any new videos of mine. See you in my next video and thank you for watching.
Take me to that place